Hey, Rose, want to grab a drink?
Your happiest hour of the week starts now.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy because the drinks are on us. Welcome back to Drinks on Us. I'm Riley.
And I'm Rose. We are so happy you joined us for happy hour. Today, we are going to chit-chat all things a Q&A. I feel like we need it. We need to catch up with the girls.
You guys have been asking us to do a Q&A for the main segment for a while now, so we put something on our Instagram and we are answering your questions.
Yes, it's a wide variety. We get a little deep. Well, actually, I haven't really thought about what I'm going to say, but I think that makes for a better podcast episode. But
yes,
it's deep. It's funny, it's light, it's going to be fun. But I think our drinks look really cute if you're watching on YouTube. So, Rye, before we get into sipping and spilling, what's in your cup?
Okay, so tonight I am drinking a blood orange Spindrift. I love Spindrift sparkling water because it has real fruit juice in it. So you get like a little bit of sweetness, but it doesn't hurt my stomach with all the sugar.
I know, I do love Spindrift, and because it's so good, it makes sense why it's so much more expensive than all the other sparkling waters out there.
I know.
Such a bummer.
It's such a treat. I think actually my favorite one is the lemon one. Have you had that one?
Oh, is the lemon the blue one? Mm-hmm. No, I don't think I've had that, but I love the grapefruit one.
Grapefruit's really good too. It reminds me, what is the difference between grapefruit and blood orange? They're very similar.
I feel like blood orange maybe is a little sweeter.
Than grapefruit.
Grapefruit's maybe a little more tart, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Well, you guys, maybe they know.
Yeah. Can you guys tell us what the difference between grapefruit and blood orange is?
Because they really helped us with the purpose of zucchini bread.
I feel like I know so much about zucchini bread now. Like why
Should we start our own zucchini bread company?
Wait, let's do it. Okay. Why not?
I mean, we are the educators now.
Drinks on us or...
Drinks on us X zucchini bread.
Yes. All right, let's do it. What's in your cup?
My cup is really cute, and it's not showing cute, but you can see it in person. Got to soak in the times that you can see my drink in person. Isn't it a cute color?
It's absolutely stunning.
Well, it's just an immunity fizz with Chobani sweet creamer.
Yum.
It's really good.
What's the flavor of the fizz?
Oh, rosemary fig.
Yum.
I think you had it once at my house, maybe, in our greens.
No, but I want that. Oh, yes. When you made the greens, yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking I've never, done it myself.
No.
I really want the color of your drink to be my nail color.
Ooh, that would be cute. You know, one time I got that color, but in a little bit translucent with a clear chrome over it. It was so cute. I think I did that for my honeymoon.
Oh.
You're not a chrome girl, though.
Not really, but I did want to tell you, I went to your nail salon.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Okay, I loved it. The whole time I was wondering if we had the same guy. I feel like
old.
He was older, but he was the mayor of this nail salon. I literally got my nails done at the front desk, basically.
Oh.
You didn't have that guy?
No, but I did see one guy pacing that was setting the schedule. He was on the phone. He was you to you. I was like, oh, he has this operation down to a science.
That is the guy that I had. He had this magnet system where he was scheduling appointments, doing magnets. He knew every customer that walked in the door. Everyone would come to him with their questions. And the best part, he did my nails in under an hour.
Really? Let me see them.
I got bubble bath because I wanted to be just like you.
Oh, cute. What? Bullback?
Bubble bath. Am I talking fast?
No, I just, I forgot I got bubble bath. Wait, they look really
Not
good.
Not the bowl bath.
I said, is that the shape or what? They look good.
Thanks. You did a great job.
Affordable?
They were affordable, and I just can't get over how fast. I've never got my nails done in under an hour. Ever, I don't think.
It was so large, too. Didn't you think, for a salon?
It was a stunning establishment. There were drapes and chandeliers. I was just looking around.
I know.
It was great.
I was thinking about going and getting my toes done there this week.
You should.
I got to see the mayor, too.
He was literally, I love that you knew exactly who I was talking about.
That's
this
not who
man.
I had, though.
And then I was so intrigued. You just watch him. You're so intrigued by him. He took a call, and this woman wanted to schedule her appointment for 10:30 on Thursday or something. And he took her name down, and then he never wrote it down. And I was so panicked. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going to forget to write this woman's appointment down. Literally, he finishes my whole appointment and then goes and writes her name down. He remembered it that long. It was nuts.
Oh my gosh. Also the fact that he did it in under an hour while also operating a business. Good for him.
Businessman.
Any chance you remember his name?
I think it was Johnny.
Johnny. Claps for John.
I loved Johnny.
Johnny. Okay, well, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
So maybe fill me in on your weekend.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to tell you that Ryan suggested a pizza place for us to go to on Friday night. Phenomenal. So good.
My Ryan?
You're Ryan.
Oh, what was it?
Kate texted him. He was like, hey, because you were out of town.
Copa?
Capo Pazza or something.
We got it one time.
So good.
Wait, what kind did you get?
We literally just got a plain pepperoni pizza, but it was like that wood-fired, like authentic Italian.
Yes.
And Cade is a very tough critic. Like he doesn't usually rate things high, and he absolutely loved it.
No way.
Like it was so good.
This is so random, but have you been following Dave Portnoy with Miss Peaches?
No.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
who's Miss Peaches?
Miss Peaches is the dog he rescued.
Stop my heart.
And he's obsessed with her. The only reason I'm bringing this up is I guess Dave had a meeting in Tampa. I don't know what for. And I guess he just stopped into a pizza place in Sarasota to do a pizza review. And we saw it on Instagram and he was so somber doing the review. I'm like, oh, he's going to like shit on this place in Sarasota. And he was like, if you guys are wondering why my mood is down, this is the first time I've left Miss Peaches since getting her. But this pizza is really good. So I was telling Ryan that we'll have to try out that place because I think Dave gave, it wasn't the place you went to. I'm doing a horrible job because I don't even know what it was, but he gave it like a 7 something, which
That's high for him.
In Dave's world, it's good. So this weekend where we were at, Kate and Carlin, which I know we'll get into it, they're looking for like their new pizza place because they moved to like a new area.
Yes, okay.
So it's such a good feeling being down here because there's nothing better than having your go-to good pizza shop because I feel like I get pizza a couple times a month. It's just, I love pizza.
I think pizza is my favorite food.
Is that what you would pick?
I think it is.
What would be?
Like exactly what we got from this place. Like it was just... Wait, did you just get to drink your microphone? What is going on with you?
I just could replay it, you guys. I don't think my brain's working. I literally went wide grip into the...
I can't wait to see it.
I'm so sorry. I meant to mix and then you guys, I'm running on fumes, I think.
Oh my gosh, we're not even drinking alcohol, you guys.
No.
That is so funny.
So yours would be, what is it called? Colpo? Olivia Colpo?
No, it's not Olivia Colpo. It's called like Capo Pazzo or something.
Yeah.
Wait, for anyone who doesn't understand what just happened, Rose just mixed her drink and then tried to drink her microphone.
Guys, that's so embarrassing. We'll have to throw that up on the IG. I gotta snap back into it.
Well, anyways, what was your weekend? Tell me about you.
Your weekend was pizza? That's
okay,
all
wait,
I get?
I can't remember. Oh, okay. So Friday we got pizza. Saturday I got my nails done with Johnny,
Okay.
the mayor. And
I feel like Saturdays you're like, you do something important on Saturdays.
Yeah.
The hair, Tampa, St. Pete.
Yeah, you're
nails.
right. Saturday, because usually I get to have the car since I'm not working and I can like drop Kate off. Oh, Truly also got groomed on Saturday. She looks
darling.
So stunning, except they put a tie on her. Which I'm so confused about.
I was so confused too. Maybe they didn't have any bows or cherries.
Well, it was a rainbow tie, so maybe they thought she was gay.
Maybe she gave that to the groomer.
She gave that vibe.
Hey, whatever floats True's boat.
It's fine, but yeah, I was a little confused about the tie. And then Sunday, I went to the baseball game.
Oh, fun, yeah.
And I was telling you earlier, I wore jean shorts and I was miserable. Like, jean shorts and my legs just don't mesh. And I was so uncomfortable. And I'm boycotting jean shorts for the time being.
I told you need to just get a baggier pair and a little bit longer.
Can you link the ones you have? I'm going to buy them.
I'll link a couple of my favorites, but I feel like Abercrombie, and shockingly enough, I feel like I find goodies at Forever 21 and really affordable.
Okay, because I keep thinking that I'm buying baggy long jean shorts and then I put them on and they're tight. Wait, did you see that post from Free People about the micro short?
Yes, I was actually going to bring it up during What's in Our Cart because I know sometimes we talk about trends. the comments were the funniest thing. And I never felt so heard.
I never felt so heard.
Curved up. I said, you've got to be kidding. My thighs would just, like, it makes your thighs look bigger and bigger and bigger.
Like, who in their right mind thought that we were going to wear micro jean shorts this season? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Anyone who's a model, I guess.
Yeah, like for their bodies, it's fine. But for the average, like normal person that is shopping at Free People like us, that is not right for our body type.
No, we cannot make that a trend. We simply can't. I will say when you're shopping online, it almost looks, it almost gives like Bermudas because they look so long sometimes on the website. But yeah, I'll link them if I can find them. But what else? I feel like you did something else that we wanted to chat about.
No, I had a pretty standard weekend.
How was the weather here this weekend?
It was great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, my weekend was good. It was a really nice time, like being with my mom and my sisters. For those of you who maybe were like unaware of where I was, because I didn't really post much on social. I feel like when I'm with my family in like a blink, it's so hard for me to stay active on social media. But my sister-in-law, so my brother's wife, they are expecting their first baby at the end of May.
So excited. They
live in Delaware, and it was her baby shower. So we flew there bright and early, and she looks amazing. They don't know what they're having, so it was fun to kind of just, play the game of, is it a girl, is it a boy? And I thought everything she got at the shower was so nice because it wasn't girl or boy, that it's like very gender neutral. And I found that sometimes when you do know the gender, not that it's like bad, but a lot of people can go like really tacky one way or the other. Maybe it's like not your style. But she got such good things. Carlin and Kate just moved into their new house, so I got to see their house.
That's amazing.
And just have like quality girl time. And I feel like, honestly, though, through the last 2 months, I'm like running on fumes. It's just been like nonstop because a lot of the weekends too, I'm like driving an hour to the airport, or like Thursday I drove to my parents' house because I flew out with my mom Friday morning. So I'm taking wise words from Riley McLaren, sitting my ass in Sarasota. I have to
sit your ass in Sarasota.
I'm just like, not even only the traveling aspect, but like the social aspect. Sometimes it's just like so many different crowds. Obviously, like family, it's just your family, but it's just the fact of like driving, getting on a plane, and just, go, and not having that time to. I really need that time to recharge. Do you feel like you're like that?
I was just going to say, my social battery, when it is running low, like I need to be by myself. Like even Cade, like I just need to be alone, and that is how I recharge. Whereas other people recharge with other people, like being around crowds. So I think it's just like the type of person you are, but I'm like you, like I need to be by myself when my social battery is low.
Yeah. And I mean, like I feel like with my really true close friends and family, it doesn't take energy away from me because you can be like your total self, but you're having conversations with other people. And it was so funny. Riley and I were talking off camera because we had a work date earlier, and I wanted to go to the beach yesterday. So we're filming this Monday. I got back like Sunday afternoon, and I just was like, I just need to hear the ocean and just be outside, and maybe like that would help me like recharge after the weekend. And Brian was like, are you okay? And I was just like, I'm so drained. And we were joking because I even told Ryan, I'm like, if you don't even want to go to the beach, like I'll just drive myself or drop me off. And I just need to be by myself at the beach. But he did end up coming, but I like was not talkative at all, which I think is a shocker for him. That's why he was like, are you okay? But you said that you Riley went to the prettiest sunset on what day was that?
Let's see, what day was that last week? I think it was maybe Thursday. But the same exact thing happened. I was like, I just want to go sit on the beach, watch the sunset. We like had Chipotle on the beach, and Cade did the same thing. He's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to the beach. I'm like, fine, I'll go walk on the beach by myself. Like I just want to go take a walk.
PTSD from you.
From the parking lot.
Yeah.
Well, so then we get there, and Cade's the first person to whip out his phone. He was like living for it. I'm like, see? Now you're enjoying yourself.
First Instagram post in months.
Yeah, at the beach.
At the beach. This is so random, but do you feel like different states, like Chipotle's better or worse?
Yeah.
I think it's really good here.
It's really good here. We have a really good one at our home.
Yes, I agree.
In Murraysville.
Yes.
But I agree. Some Chipotles are way better than others.
The Kentucky one is not good. It
Really?
I almost never wanted it in Kentucky. Like, we would go just because it's such an easy go-to. But when Ryan and I first got it down here, we were like, okay, we thought just Chipotle as a whole had kind of like not gone downhill, but just gotten so big because the Kentucky ones were so bad. Like, the rice was like stale.
That's so sad.
But we're back in business, baby.
You're right. I never realized, but like I crave it a lot here.
Yes, me too.
Must be really good.
There were so many people at the beach yesterday with Chipotle.
Really?
I should have gone, but we got Fresh Kitchen. You still need to
Wait,
get
is there one close to here?
Yeah. Right by the nail salon.
What? I didn't know.
You got to get it before you leave.
I definitely have to.
Yeah, you can order it for pickup.
Okay.
Maybe Kate could even get it on the way home one day.
Yeah.
Maybe today. Do you need to take a pause?
No, it's okay. I wanted to ask you, do you have any travels planned? Like, are you here for a while?
So possibly going just driving, which to me driving is a little bit easier. We may go over to Miami to watch Donovan play.
Fun.
But he's hurt right now. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm like, it's not worth going, you know. And then the next weekend, MJ actually has a lacrosse game in Jacksonville.
How far is that from here?
Only like, I think 4 hours.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. But then the next day is Easter, and we're doing Easter with my parents. So it's like a lot of driving, but that doesn't what is going on with me in this mic today? That doesn't overwhelm me as much, but that is the weekend before Taylor's Bachelorette. That's like my next true event.
Yeah, but that's driving too. You don't even have to get on a plane.
Yeah, I'm driving
nice.
to that. I just have stuff every weekend, and sometimes I just love, like this weekend, I'm like so excited that I'm here. Riley and I are going out to dinner, and I'm just excited to not have to go anywhere. You know how sometimes that's like exactly what you want and need?
I love waking up and having a morning to like have your routine and not be rushed and like have somewhere to be. So I'm excited for you to have that.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you wanted to chit chat or catch us up on? What you have, like, do you want to share about your visitors or anything like that?
No.
Okay, stay tuned. No, I'm just kidding. But Riley only has like, what, a week?
Yeah, next week's my last week here. I'm sick about it.
It's like not okay. Like, am I gonna cry when you leave? Well, the good thing is that I will see you at Taylor's.
Yeah, we will see each other so soon.
We just got like used to seeing each other.
I know. We got so used to being 15 minutes away. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I didn't want to share about my visitors is just because I don't know who's definitely coming and who's not coming. But Kate's parents will definitely be here the last week I'm here. So it'll be nice to have them. And then I'm pretty sure my sister's coming. And yeah, it's just going to be fun to have visitors here. And Rose is going to show everyone around. Like Friday, we'll all be together. So it'll be fun.
Each and every person to move.
Yeah. But I did want to ask you if you listened to the RE album.
Yes, on the plane ride home. Okay. I want to hear your thoughts first.
Okay. I turned it on. I had like a long drive. I think I was dropping Kate off at the field or something. And I randomly just turned it on, not expecting anything. I just kind of wanted it to be background music. And I really liked it. Like, it felt like the old Ari. I don't know. I was getting such like fun vibes, and I ended up listening through again because I liked it that much, which I didn't expect.
I loved it. I agree. It felt so like true core Ariana. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect since she is in a little bit of a different era, at least appearance wise. But this is such a side tangent. I really do think she would look so good if she dyed her eyebrows darker.
Me too.
Like, the blonde doesn't bother me. It's the eyebrows being
I agree.
white.
She's so gorgeous, and
So gorgeous.
something's just like a little off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, anyways, I think the
Who
album...
are we to judge?
Yeah. She's Ariana Grande. I'm just so happy, and I think it's so funny. I think when you get to a certain point, no matter what music you put out, it's going to be a hit. Like, Beyonce's Texas Hold'em, yes, and Ariana. Like, how does it feel to just release a song after being MIA, and it's like Ariana's single is everywhere.
Well, and yes, and wasn't even the best song on the album. Like she
No.
released that and everyone loved it. And then she released the album. And we're like, wait, Yes and isn't even that good. Like this album, I don't know. It's
good.
great, but I still can't believe all that stuff happened between her and like that married man.
And I saw things I need to watch. I know she like released a music video for one of the songs. Did you happen to watch that?
I didn't watch it.
No, I think I like need to dive more into the meaning behind a lot of the songs because I was just kind of like listening to the lyrics.
Me too.
But so many of the lyrics were so good. I loved just like the vibe of the songs, but I did see or hear that she was kind of hinting at her husband cheating on her.
Yeah, I think Eternal Sunshine or
Yeah.
one of the
How
songs.
does it feel when she's in you or something? I said, oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is about him cheating on her, which is so awful. Like, how can you cheat on Ariana Grande?
I know. And anyways, I feel like I need to put the pieces together of that. I also heard there was like the one really sad song, I think it was Maybe We Can't Be Friends, was like about Mac.
Oh.
And there's like a tie at like the dog, like his dog that she took when he died. And I think that's maybe the music video one. I guess like her necklace that she wears like turns into the dog collar. I don't know. You know when you see little snippets of meanings on TikTok, but overall I'd say it is such good vibes heading into spring and just good girl music.
Yeah, it's so girly and fun. And like I said, I was fully expecting to not love it. And I need to listen a little bit more, but I think I love it.
I know. And we're Ari fans.
We are. I feel like I fell off a little bit. Like I don't know. I wasn't like the biggest fan in the last couple of months. But remember when we went to her concert in Nashville? That was so
fun. I was thinking about that too. That era of Ari, which was what, Sweetener?
And Thank You Next.
Thank You Next. Oh my gosh. Iconic. But I think she's back. I think we're going to see a lot more of her. I saw she went to the Oscars too.
Yeah, she presented. I saw it. And
Did you watch the Oscars?
I watched the beginning and then I fell asleep. Yeah. But Ari presented and Billie Eilish won the award she was presenting. And Ariana was so cute. She was so happy for Billie. She was like hugging her and then it showed them backstage and like they didn't know they were on camera and they were still like hugging and like she was just being so happy for Billie winning. It was really precious.
Yeah, I feel like I know this may sound really controversial, which even sounds that way in my head before saying it, but I know she cheated with that guy or whatever, but I feel like she is like a supportive girl, like girl's girl.
Like a girl's girl.
Although that sounds controversial.
I don't know. I want to say yes, but at the same time, like what she did does not go with girl code. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we don't know everything. And like I was saying before, who are we to judge? But
did you have like a standout for best dress at the Oscars, or did you not really see it enough? I just kind of saw snips on Instagram.
Let me think. I don't know about best dress, but they kept showing Margot Robbie because Barbie was like nominated and she is just stunning. And I get the best vibes. I feel like she's just such a sweet, good-hearted person.
Agreed.
And Ryan Gosling performed I'm Just Ken.
No, he did not.
Dead serious in a pink rhinestone suit. It was hilarious.
Wait, I need to go dive into like the recaps of the Oscars because I really never give the Oscars a chance, but I feel like it was star-studded packed.
It was star-studded, and we only watched it because we were bored, but it was kind of fun. There was like a lot of big names there.
Yeah, I did think Kylie Teller looked phenomenal.
Oh my gosh, Kelly.
Oh.
I knew what you meant. She is so beautiful.
I always knew she was pretty, but the way she looked yesterday, oh my goodness.
Like, how does her face look like that?
I wish I knew. I really didn't see anyone I hated their look. That's such a strong word, but she just stood out to me. Like she looked phenomenal. But I'd love to hear people's opinions on the Ariana album.
Me too.
Just kind of curious, are the girlies for Ari or no?
Let us know.
Let us know. Should we get into what's in our cart?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Fill me in. What's in the cart?
Okay, so I want to talk about the romper that I wear pretty much every single day. I tagged it all the time last summer. Wait, can we also talk about how messed up I am being in warm weather? I literally think it's summer.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Today, Riley made a comment about like one of our subscriptions for business. She's like, that renewal is going to be coming up here soon. I'm like, she's like, well, like July. And I'm like, Riley, it's literally March.
My mind can't comprehend that I'm in warm weather and it's not summer.
Yeah.
Like, I literally, my body and mind think it's summer. I don't know how to stop it. But then I'm going to go home and there's like, I see snow on the ground on my Ring doorbell.
No. Isn't it weird? I was telling Ryan, for some reason being here, which this sounds so silly, but when I pack, like when I pack to go to Pittsburgh or when I pack to go to Delaware even, I'm like, well, I'm fine here. Like a little jacket will be fine.
And then you're freezing.
Like, oh my gosh, it's like actually so cold here. It is hard to comprehend, but you know what I have to say for your mental health that you're skipping out on winter? Like, good for you.
I needed it.
You needed it.
But anyways, this Free People romper I wanted to link because I need it in more colors. I have the like tan one, and it's just the best little romper to throw on if you're walking the dog or you need to run an errand, or I don't know. It's just like my go-to. And because I wear it so much, I'm going to treat myself to other colors. It comes in like a million colors and I just love it so much. So I'll link that. Free People movement. They're like athletic, side of things. I feel like it slays.
I need to try.
You should.
I see so many people wearing that. They do have so many colors. And I just feel like it's always great to have like a go-to.
Yeah. And then I also, if you're watching on YouTube, my hair is a little crimped today. It's kind of
so
falling,
cute.
but I'm going to link my crimper because a lot of people ask how I do it and it's so easy. I literally it's just a tool. So I'll link that. And then I think what makes it so, like voluminous is my texture spray that I have linked before, but I'll link it again. It's the IGK. And
I thought it was Kendra.
I
know. I said it with the D and intentionally this time. It looks so good. My crimps don't look like it has to be. The texture spray has to be doing something magical, or your hair is just way better
magical.
What? It is. Mine looks not that good.
No. I also think it's because my hair's like so dead from dyeing it.
It looks good though, so keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, sis. What's in your cart?
So I wanted to share this. Was last week oh my gosh. So last week I wanted to share when I was in Arizona, Elsie had these different hair ties. You use normal black like rubber band hair ties or do you use specials?
I use normal blonde.
Oh, blonde. Duh, that would make sense. Well, Elsie had these different ones that it's not like a silky scrunchie because some people are on that movement of like, don't wear hair ties. But I'm like, you don't understand. Like, that's not going to hold my hair. It was basically a rubber band, but I don't even know how to explain it. It's like good for thick hair or...
And it holds?
It holds, but it doesn't pull. You know when you take your hair out, like there's so many pieces of hair. I think it's, honestly, I don't know if it's Goody's brand, but it's very affordable. And I told Elsie today, actually, I was like, can you send me the link? Because I tried it out while I was there. So if you're someone who's just like on your hair health journey or just wants to do something good for your hair, I think maybe give it a try. So that's in my cart. And then tomorrow I already ordered a Sephora pickup order. I'm finally getting the Merit bronzer and the Estee Lauder double wear.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, this is such a side tangent, but you never went to UTC, did you? For Anthro, the mall. No.
So whenever I got my nails done, I thought it was in that plaza.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, and I didn't have the energy.
Yeah, I totally know. Like, the feeling of after leaving an appointment, you just want to get your ass home.
But I did have every intention of going to look at Anthro.
I want you to see them all before you leave, so you should treat yourself to the bow. But anyways, what was my point in saying that? Oh, the Sephora is in the mall.
I'm so excited.
So I ordered those two for pickup and I may browse around because another product that is in my cart that I wanted to mention because I was doing my hair slicked back and
looks so good.
Thanks. But I use the Sophia Richie trick with like a hair mask.
So good.
But that only really works when you're about to like wash your hair. But I also have that wax stick that everyone uses. It is so grimy though.
Yeah.
Like it's just a little too much for me. Like I always find myself like not wanting to use it because it's even this littlest bit. So I was really interested in the Day styling paste. That's like that hot pink bottle that like blew up on TikTok. I love Day. I used to use their shampoo and conditioner and just kind of like I actually might try it again once my Orbe runs out, but I just feel like the styling cream seems a little bit more movable. It's kind of like a masky, I don't know. So I may grab that at Sephora. So I'm going to link all those things at Sephora. But the last thing that's in my cart is I was getting this Merit bronzer and don't love how I blend my cream bronzer. And I remember a couple episodes we were talking about like makeup application and brushes. And actually Alyssa Saunders, is that her name? Okay. She's so Berardi.
I
in my head
know.
forever. She was saying that the brushes can be like overwhelming, but she swears by Morphe.
She told me that too.
Yes. And Morphe is so ridiculously affordable.
Oh my gosh, I didn't expect you to say that. I thought you were going to say expensive.
No, I was browsing today and there was like a 6-pack for like $50.
Wow.
And a lot of people love their brushes.
Sometimes one brush is $50.
I know. Well, I almost got the Merit brush with it, but it's just so hard to commit to buying like a $50 brush. Like, what if you don't even like it? So I don't really do crazy eyeshadow. Like my eyeshadow brushes are fine, but I think maybe I'm gonna look into like a face, like maybe for foundation and bronzer.
Yeah.
So I'll look a little bit more and then link a couple.
Yay! Link that Morphe one. I want to look into it.
Yeah, I was like blown away when I started browsing. So shout out to Alyssa for the rec.
Yes.
That's it though for me.
Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
We are so excited to let you guys know that today's episode is sponsored by Trumi. Elevate your wellness routine with Trumi's super-powered mushrooms. We have been absolutely loving the benefits of Trumi's functional mushroom gummies. They are formulated with a curated selection of natural ingredients for superior wellness benefits. So what kind of mushrooms are in Trumi gummies? I said that so weird. Adaptogenic mushrooms are not the same thing as hallucinogenic or magic mushrooms. These fungi do not have any influence on your perception or mind, so they cannot cause intoxication at any level. Trumi offers a wide range of gummies, including sleep, shine, focus, calm, and more.
I am so excited about Trumi and a Drinks on Us collaboration. A couple episodes ago, we briefly mentioned our love for Trumi, and we worked together this awesome deal for you guys that Riley's going to share, but we are hooked. I'm hooked. Are you hooked?
Oh my gosh, today, the focus gummies, I got so much done.
We had focus gummies today. Riley went MIA for 4 hours working, didn't reply to a message from me or Cade. The sleep gummies, Ryan and I even got his parents hooked. We pop them like candy. They taste amazing, and I'm a huge mushroom health fan, and so I'm so excited. So many of you guys are actually we have really dedicated listeners, because people were like, what is that gummy you were talking about? I was like, hold on, we're working on something really special, so share the deal with them.
Yes, we worked out a special offer for our audience. Receive 30% off of your Trumi order. Go to Trumi.com and enter code DEW30 at checkout to get 30% off. That's TROOMY.com and enter code DOU30. Thank you, Trumi, for sponsoring this episode.
Yay!
So today we are just going to be doing a general Q&A for the main segment. We've got some pretty deep questions as well as some pretty just like surface level questions. So I feel like it's going to be a good little mix. So first question, how did you guys come up with Dew? I think this is such a fun thing. We've never really like talked about how we came up with it.
No, that's such a good question. And I'm interpreting it as like Drinks on Us as the name, but maybe we can share Drinks on Us as the name, because I also was like, oh, maybe just the podcast in general. So for Drinks on Us, Riley and I obviously growing up and kind of like prioritizing and realizing how important friendships are. When we moved away from each other, anytime that we were back together, whether it was just Riley and I or in a big group setting, we were always doing some sort of like girls' night or happy hour, whether that was just in on the couch and ordering pizza and having wine, or going out and having happy hours. And that just really felt like our happy place as friends. And we just wanted to connect with our followers in that kind of intimate setting where it was like just all types of girls hanging out, intimate girl talk, navigating adulthood, like the highs, the lows. It's sometimes so surface level and like entertainment gossip and what's in our cart, to like real deep how we like get through hard times. And Drinks on Us is just, the drinks are truly on us. Like, come join our happy hour and be a part of our girl gang.
Yes. And so we knew we wanted a kind of like a happy hour vibe name. So I'm trying to think of some of the ones that we were like bouncing around. There were so many, like girls' night, or I don't know.
Just, we had this like ongoing drive when we kind of like honed in on like what we wanted it to be. And we would go like back and forth. We'd read some to Cade, so read some to Ryan, and even just like little things down to what we call each segment and how we start and end the episode. And it's kind of crazy how long ago that feels.
Oh my gosh, so long ago. And I remember some of the names like felt so weird to say. And then when we finally were like playing around with Drinks on Us, it was like, it felt so normal. And I was like so excited to say like, yeah, I have a podcast called Drinks on Us. It just felt like it belonged.
And creating our logo and our brand like color.
That was so fun.
The best, what would you call her? Like just like a designer.
Yeah.
And we like really honed in on like the vibe we wanted you to feel when you saw the logo. Obviously we did the photo shoot, and I just remember tweaking our logo and like the colors and seeing it come to life. Just it perfectly emulated what we were trying to accomplish.
Yeah. So we hope you guys love these vibes because we worked really hard to kind of curate this Girls Night podcast.
Yes. You know what, Riley, we should ask. Riley and I were just chit-chatting about possibly doing like another content photo shoot coming up on like, not coming up to in Riley's world, we're coming up on 1 year of the podcast, but that vibe we have that you see in the cover photo and just like a lot all over our Instagram, we want to do something again, maybe not as full out, but if you guys have like suggestions or things that you think would emulate our vibe, I would love to hear what the Do Crew thinks.
Yeah, like you mean a theme for our next photo shoot?
Yeah, like the vibes. If you see cute things on Pinterest or TikTok, we should start getting that together, even though it's so far away and we may change our mind, but that stuff's so fun.
I know. I feel like we love that side of it.
I know.
Okay, next question. What are some tips for traveling with your dog? I'm a new dog mama. I feel like we have so many tips. I feel like traveling with Truly's bed, if you can fit it, is so amazing because it's like her own little space. And I feel like she feels safe and calm having her own bed with her. And another suggestion would be to get one of those portable dog bowls where you can pour water or food in it. I feel like dogs just get like, you kind of forget like they're thirsty. Mm-hmm. And I feel like having water on hand for your dog is so important. And so just having that like hooked to your backpack or in your purse is so important to me.
Those are really good tips. For some reason, my brain went to like going on an airplane. So obviously Riley and I got our dog certified to be able to travel, which if your dog has the right temperament and you can like pass the course and stuff like that, that makes things a lot easier. I traveled with Rin from the get-go. I actually flew to get him. So I think if you are someone who like would love to travel with your dog on an airplane, just starting it like almost desensitizing them to it right away, or just, you know, within the first few months. And I think what you said is so important. Like dogs have feelings and emotions and they can get really thrown off. So anything you can do, like when you get there, like helping them like run out some energy or just, I find that I take Rin out extra when I travel with him because sometimes when they're nervous, like their little routine like gets thrown off. So I'd suggest taking your dog outside more, getting them to walk and just kind of trying to stay in a good routine with them as far as eating and sleeping, and just loving on them. But dogs are the best. So I hope you do travel with your dog because life is better when your dog's by you.
Life is better with a dog. And I feel like places are so dog friendly now, whereas I don't think it used to always be this dog friendly. And so yeah, we're super excited for you. New dog mama.
Fun.
Okay, next question. This one's so funny. What are Kate and Ryan's green flags? I've been single for a while and I want to see if I'm looking for the right qualities.
Aw. Okay, do you want to start?
You start.
I knew you were going to say that. First of all, I will say for green flags, for green flags and her saying like she wants to see if she's looking for the right qualities, things that matter to me or to you may be different for her.
Right.
So what does matter to you, especially if you've had past relationships, I feel like that can dictate what is more important because no guy is perfect. Everyone has their green flags and I wouldn't say red flags. I'd say like yellow flags. Beige. Yeah, that's prettier than yellow. I'd say green flags for Ryan definitely is his ability to communicate. Great communicator, which makes a massive difference in a relationship. And also just like always like not having any sort of fear, bringing them into an environment with like friends, family, an event for you. Like you want to be able to go to those and know that he's not only going to support you, but be able to like fend for themselves. I have some girlfriends that kind of stuff is their worst nightmare because they're not like selfless in the sense of like the team unit aspect. I mean, I feel like Ryan and Kate have so many green flags, but those are two that came to mind, but we could sit here all day, but let's hear a couple of Cade's.
I would say one of Cade's green flags is that he is very like clean and organized for a boy. Like,
yeah, he runs the sweeper 8 times a day.
He runs the sweeper 8 times a day. He, like, one grain of sand got in his car after we went to the beach. He was vacuuming it out. I'm like, you can do that tomorrow. Like, he has to do it right away. His closet's very neat. And I feel like that is something that I wasn't looking for that in a guy, but I'm so glad he's like that. But it has its cons, like the dishwasher. God forbid.
Wait, remember when we were filming at your house and I said, Ryan, what is that sound? He was sweeping upstairs the second he got home.
He was running the vacuum right above us. After we filmed, I'm like, Cade, were you running the vacuum? He's like, yeah, I didn't know you could hear it. He was literally in the ceiling. Anyways, another one of his green flags is that he like pays attention to the little things, which I feel like Ryan does too. Like, I might not tell him something, but he'll like remember that I liked that certain thing, or that I don't know. I feel like a guy who pays attention like that, that's always a green flag.
And I'd say in general, just easy.
Yes.
I feel like we both realized from having past relationships that it should feel very easy and effortless. Obviously, relationships are hard work, but in the beginning, it will just feel right and easy. And I'd say the last thing that I know Cade and Ryan definitely are, like, they're so funny and lighthearted and just, like, go with the flow.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Except for when they don't want to go to the beach.
That. But I will say, do you find that, well, I feel like your dad has a really calm temperament, but my dad, he has calm temperament, but he has, like, he's more particular on what he likes. And so it's funny because I feel like my sister and I both have, like, very go with the flow type of men. And I wonder if it's because of, like, you know, little things about, like, your father.
They do say that you usually go for a man that like reminds you of your father.
Yeah.
And I think they say that is similar for boys too. It's just like funny.
It is really, really funny. But good luck in your, I wouldn't say relationship hunt, but when you find the one, you'll have to write in.
Look for the green flags that we just mentioned. Okay, so this one's so deep. What is the most valuable lesson you have learned in your lives so far?
Oh my God.
All day I was like, because I was sorting through these questions all day. I was like, I've got to think of my valuable lesson. And I couldn't think of one really.
Oh, so you're not going to start us out?
So the one that kept coming to mind was something that I've definitely learned is that you can always be a good person and do the right thing and still stick up for yourself. I feel like when I was younger, I still am a people pleaser, and I was doing things to please other people and not taking care of like my own feelings and sticking up for myself. And so I feel like there is a balance where you can do both and still, be a good person, do the right thing, be kind, but also have your boundaries and stick up for yourself and take care of your mental health.
I love that. So proud of you. No, it is that is so hard to do, especially for someone that it doesn't come naturally for you to stand up for yourself or just speak your opinion. So I feel like I've seen that growth in you a lot.
Yay.
I'm really struggling. I'm pondering so hard, but I would say for me, it's as cliche as it sounds, you will get through everything you're going through. There's so much good on the other side of hard. And I've come to realize that hard moments make us who we are. And everything happens for a reason is so, I mean, it couldn't get more cliche than that, but I think it's cliche for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't realize what's happening to you. I kind of try and switch the lens of it's happening for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason behind it. And once you're on the other side, if you just really trust the plan for your life, the right people, opportunity, places, will all align and it will make sense. So I would just say, you'll always get through what you're going through. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And I agree.
I'm trying to fully articulate what I'm trying to say, but I would just say to just ride the highs and lows of life. We kind of talked about on a couple episodes ago, life is meant to be not a steady climb.
And life is not fair. I saw this meme the other day. It said, life doesn't get easier. We just learn to deal with things with grace. And we learn how to get through the hard times better.
Yeah. And you look back and realize how much you've grown and changed as a person, even through our 20s. So just like having grace to know, I think off of that would be just like perspective is everything and your mindset. I think it's so crazy. I can just like pick up so fast when someone is like such a negative or like pessimistic person. So I try to, I think a lot of times it's because of that. And like the mindset and perspective is more like victim or negative or woe is me versus thinking like in a better frame. So I think your mindset and perspective affects so much of your life.
I agree.
So that would be mine, I think.
Okay, we got so deep. We always
that
do
helped
that.
you guys.
Yes. Okay, so next question. It's a little lighter, on a lighter note. What are your go-to recipes that you make for dinner?
Ooh. Do you have some that like are ringing off the top of your head?
So I feel like when we just need like a lazy dinner, we like to do ground turkey bowls with like taco seasoning, black beans, peppers, rice, kind of like your homemade Chipotle.
Yeah.
Or like a nice pasta with turkey meatballs. I really like the Banza chickpea pasta or Bonza. Bonza.
I say Bonza, but don't trust me on that.
But yeah, what are some of yours? I need some like ideas.
I know. I feel like when you're in a crunch, I'm such a plain Jane cooker, but I would say having like a brown rice or protein pasta and Rayo's red sauce with ground turkey, go to. Like that is the easiest go to ever, but I also feel like our next go to is like a Mexican bowl. Or I love also like rice and veggies and like ground turkey and then coconut aminos with everything but the bagel seasoning. So it's kind of like a little, what would that be? Like Chinese food vibes?
Yeah.
Like healthy stir fry.
Yeah, like stir fry. That sounds good.
Those are probably, I mean, you can never go wrong with a nice salad, but Ryan's not like the biggest fan. So I just feel like he never feels full after a salad. So I'm trying to think. Well, your lasagna roll-ups are amazing.
Lasagna roll-ups, that's another staple, and they're easy.
Yeah, they are really easy, and if you feel really good about yourself after you make them because they feel fancier than the work.
Right.
So maybe we can like collect some of them. I would say the last one is Mexican lasagna. Have you ever made that?
No.
It's so good. So it's basically just any sort of tortilla with like siete taco seasoning, black beans, cheese, and you like layer it and then you cook it and it
Sounds so good.
Yeah, so good.
We're filming this around dinner time. I'm literally starving now.
No, we can't do any more, whoever wrote this in, but hopefully that gives you an idea. I will say TikTok has the most recipes. It's insane.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Whenever I need to like think of ideas for the week, I'll go on TikTok and type in like easy lunch recipe or I don't know,
Protein dinner.
Yeah.
Easy dinner for two.
So easy dinner for two. We're gonna start
crazy, though, because I used to be Pinterest or bust for recipes, and now TikTok just makes it so much easier.
I actually go to TikTok for everything. It might get banned. Did you hear that? Yeah.
It's happening.
I don't know, but it might.
All right.
So we're going to start a zucchini bread baking business and a cookbook business.
Yes. What should we call it? The Do Cookbook.
Bread on us. Okay,
Recipes on us.
Recipes on us. Cute. Okay. What made you guys choose U of L and what did you major in?
I guess we kind of chit-chatted about this a few weeks ago. I can share the first part. So we chose U of L because we grew up outside of Pittsburgh and a lot of people went to Pennsylvania, or what's it called?
Penn State.
And they have a really good dance team. And Riley and I were both kind of in the same wheelhouse of we wanted to keep dancing, but we wanted to explore outside of the state we grew up in. And Penn State's competitor at the time was the University of Louisville, like the Ladybirds. So Riley and I'm just like, I feel like I really hype us up and I'm really proud of us for doing that. Thinking back to being like 17 or 18 years old and being like, yeah, we're going to Kentucky to try out for dance.
I feel like I wouldn't have done it without you.
No, I definitely don't think either of us would have. I just remember we came to a point where we were like, we want to go to college together. So where are we going?
Yeah.
So that's really why U of L. We actually had to commit to U of L before we knew if we made the dance team. Remember that?
I remember that. That was scary.
That was scary, but we did it. Obviously, we made it. And you want to share what we majored in?
So I majored in communications. I remember I didn't know what I wanted to major in, and I think I was undecided until sophomore year. And I thought communications was a very broad major. Like, you don't have to go into one specific thing. And I love that I have that now, and I can do different things. And then didn't you have a minor too?
Yeah, I had a minor in marketing, but communications was also my major. I was undecided as well, but communications is so many jobs are applicable after college, and kind of like in the wheelhouse. Like, I knew I didn't want to be a doctor. I knew I didn't want to be like a lawyer or anything like that. So communications or business felt like it was gonna, I don't know, offer us the best opportunities like on our resume. But I really do feel like whatever you major in, you can go a different direction later.
It really doesn't matter unless you're in like a very, very specific field.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Business would have been a really good one. I feel like that was like harder. So I was like, I'll go communications.
Yes, exactly.
I remember. So we had different classes like at the beginning, and then at the end, somehow we had like the last couple classes, they were the same. So I feel like we did it all online, right? And we had all the same classes.
Yeah.
And I just have like vivid memories of us studying in the library, like 2 a.m., trying to remember like flashcards.
In the retreat.
Like
those closed doors.
Yes, that's exactly what and it was like national season, so we were also practicing like our dance. Oh my
gosh. That is just like unlocking so many memories. And because I feel like we never really studied in our apartment. I just feel like we couldn't.
We had to go somewhere.
We'd like get Starbucks and... Oh my gosh. Wow. What a time. Yeah. Riley and I, side note, we did a walking class together, and Kate picked us up every day from walking.
Why did we do walking class?
We had to do some sort of activity type of class, and we needed like, I forget. I feel like it was like a 2-credit course versus what a bigger class was. And so Riley and I shit you not, we literally just walked.
We literally walked the track. And
remember indoor when we just walked the basketball court?
I hated when it was moved indoors.
It was just so long. Like for 40 minutes, you're just doing a square.
But like it was fun for us because we would just chit chat the whole time. And then we were all walked out, so we were like, "Kate, we can't walk home. Come pick us up."
And he did.
He did.
Like almost every single time.
Green flag.
Very green. That is a very green one.
Okay, next question. Tips for starting a weight loss journey in a healthy way.
I'd say figuring out like how you can incorporate more protein into your diet, and maybe just kind of focusing there and like more whole food, less processed.
Yes, I was going to say focusing on whole foods and ingredients that are in foods has changed my life. Like I don't have random stomach aches anymore. And another thing too is I would recommend not really like honing in on trying to lose weight. Just hone in on trying to be a healthier person and live a healthier lifestyle. And that will automatically coincide with you losing weight. Like find a workout routine that you love and that motivates you. Eat more whole foods, treat yourself. Like all of those things in tandem, I feel like will really work out for you.
I love the treat yourself because I think if you have even just one day a week or if you're really craving something, I think sometimes if you go so extreme, it becomes more of a diet versus a lifestyle. And I think when you can hone in on like an 80-ish, 20, obviously it's not always equal, then you're not depriving yourself and you can do it longevity. But I agree with Riley. If you take the pressure off of like being obsessed with the scale or what maybe you're not losing weight, like it takes a while to see progress. And if you are even just like someone who doesn't work out at all, like just start with maybe walking 4 days a week. Like don't go so extreme that you can't maintain it. You can always grow from there as you build habits.
Yes, I love that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Good luck, girly.
Good luck. Hopefully some of our meals will inspire you to cook a healthy meal.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your go-to lip combo?
feel like you have a variety. So you go first.
Okay, so I have 2 different lip combos for 2 different vibes. So my one is the Tarte Juicy Lip in shade Rose for like every day, like going to the nail salon. It's like a perfect little pink color. It's good for warm weather. And then my like nighttime date night look, or it's actually what I have on right now for like more
cute.
serious things. I do lip liner in shade Iconic Nude, Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in shade Kim KW, NYX Butter Gloss in shade of Fortune Cookie.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know about the NYX.
Yep.
So I really need to try the Juicy Lip because I don't have a daytime vibe. I just throw on like Summer Fridays or something. Do you wear lip liner with your Juicy Tarte or just?
I do sometimes, but not all the time because it's at least the one I have is very pigmented.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to get that for a more daytime, like, softer look.
Yeah.
But my go-to is either the Iconic Nude or the Pillow Talk Charlotte Tilbury lip liner and then the Pillow Talk lip. And then I usually just gloss over with a Summer Fridays or whatever gloss I'm loving at the moment. I went through the phase of the Lawless, but it is uber sticky.
I forgot about our Lawless phase.
We were obsessed.
So Ryan said this about us the other day and it really stuck with me because it's so true. We get so obsessed with something and like beat it to death and then we're like done with it.
I was having like such a hard time admitting to that. I'm like, no,
I
that's not true.
haven't picked up my Lawless in probably 3 months now. I love it still, but like I feel like the obsession.
Like we were like everyone buy the Lawless right now, but it is so good. The color is amazing. Like especially in the summer. Maybe it's more of a summer vibe for us. Maybe that's why we're not gravitating towards it.
Yeah, I miss Justice for my Lawless.
What
Collecting dust.
Yeah, mine like I feel like sometimes it like gets sticky on the outside and then it gets in my purse. And so
it's thick for sure.
But don't let it deter you. We still love it. This is so random, but do you know what shade, like lip combo, did you wear your favorite lip combo at your wedding?
Oh my gosh. No, I don't know what lipstick I wore because my makeup artist just put it on me and that day is such a blur in the best way. But no, I wish I knew. What was yours?
Well, I remember when I got my trial, I don't even remember, and I like bought the lip gloss and lip liner and I like liked it, but I went to do, because she did my rehearsal dinner makeup too, and we just decided, like, do what you feel you're most self in. And so I literally wore, I think I did Iconic Nude and Pillow Talk for both days of my wedding, and I'm so happy I did because you feel, your lipstick makes a massive difference. Sometimes you just don't feel like yourself when you, like, change it up. So I was just telling someone the other day, I'm like, yeah, I literally wore it for my wedding. That's how dedicated I am to
I love
Charlotte Tilbury, but I need to try the Kim K. I've never ventured.
It's pretty light. I feel like you.
Yeah, I like a little pinkier.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not for me.
Yeah, you can try mine.
Okay.
Okay, last question is so deep. What is your favorite memory with one another? We have so many memories.
You guys, I'm sure everyone knows this, but Riley and I have known one another and been in basically every part of each other's life since 5. We're basically 30.
Oh my God, don't say we're basically 30.
I had to say that just to trigger you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I had to say.
I'm sad.
So how do we pick?
I don't know how we pick. Can you go first?
I'd say, I mean, it's not like a memory. I'm just like so proud that we're still so close. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy because life takes us in different directions.
We always find our way.
We always find our way back to each other.
I mean, our journey on Ladybirds is so special.
That's what keeps coming to mind for me.
It's just like once in a lifetime type of opportunities, whether it be so sharp or just like going to New York for basketball tournaments or like Daytona. Just there's something special. I feel like if you're in a hobby with someone, you're like a different level of close.
And you like have these memories that no one else can understand. Like you can talk about it all you want, but it's kind of like one of those you had to be there moments. Like we just understand each other in a whole different way now because of those experiences and like crying with each other, being hurt together, like hard times and amazing times. I feel like those are some of our best, not best, but some of my favorite.
Yeah. I feel like if you guys are lucky enough to have a friend that really sees you through every season, like obviously the winning and the the weddings and all the highs, but we've also seen each other through all of our lows. So that is such a hard question.
I know.
But I would say like our Lady Bird experiences that were awesome. And also just the wedding journey, like seeing each other through our weddings and all the events that come with your wedding. It's just like the best feeling seeing you like, in your happiest state, you know?
And we were like talking about wedding stuff. And like, even when we were building our houses, we got to vent to each other about that too. Yeah. So
can you build a house again? So I have another buddy. I had you and Blaine. Now I have like no one really going through it. So I think you
think it's time?
Yeah. Right next to me. How about? But yeah, good memories.
Good memes.
And the pod, duh.
Well, the pod, yeah.
That's like a live memory.
Right now.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think some of our best memories are yet to happen?
I think so.
That's so fun.
Like, it's so special too because even in our long distance friendships, the weekends that we get together are so special and fun. Mm-hmm. We've had so many fun memories. I think about like when you've come to Louisville for like football, or when Cade's playing for baseball, or when I come to Pittsburgh. Like we just do so many fun things together.
Yeah. Aw. Great question.
Love it. Getting us all deep.
Getting so deep. But that is the end of our Q&A segment. We hope you guys loved this episode. We can like do this annually if it's something you guys enjoy. But let's get into girls' room.
Girls.
Not the girls' room.
I feel like you accidentally say that a lot. By the end, we can't talk right.
I can't talk. Okay, you're going to absolutely die at the last one.
Okay, I'm buckling in.
Let me find it. Okay, first one. Hi, love the pod. I listen on my way to work every week. I need advice on career changes. I currently work 45 minutes from my house. The commute has been okay until I had my baby a few months ago, and now all I want is to be home with him, but I have to work. I have a job opportunity closer to home, but less pay. Am I a bad mom to want to work closer to home, but less pay? So I would say no. I think that is you're totally justified in the way you feel. And if this new opportunity is a good opportunity and you're able to budget it and make it work, I would say having that work-life balance is more important than making more money. If you can make it work, if you're not going to be like scrambling for every penny.
Yes. And I do think kind of what happened?
I hit my mic. Sorry.
Kind of to echo off of what Riley said. Money isn't everything. Obviously, I know when there's like a kid and like a mouth to feed, it becomes like a different priority. Mm-hmm. But you're going to be a better mom if your job isn't draining you. And also, if you're not driving so far, you are going to have more time with your baby. But you're going to be the best mom if you're the best version of yourself. And so it sounds like the job is kind of not filling up your cup. So it's probably that much harder to get up that much earlier, get home that much later, and I think your baby will be so happy to have a happy mom. And if you can swing it, obviously there's so many factors that Riley and I don't know that go into it, but I'd say give yourself grace too on that because you're wearing so many hats, and if this opportunity is arising, I think it's probably for a reason.
I completely agree with you. That was such good advice.
Thanks.
Okay. First of all, absolutely love you guys. That's so sweet. The way you looked at me.
I was thinking.
You both make my Wednesday morning so much better on my drive. Second, help. I would love your ideas for my college graduation party this May. It's the first Saturday, which is also Kentucky Derby Day. We thought it would be fun to theme it that way with dressing up, certain foods and drinks, and betting on the horses. Do you have any suggestions? And any and all would be appreciated. I think that is the perfect theme. You literally have to do that. We went to the Kentucky Derby a couple of times when we were in college, and one of my favorite parts, actually my favorite part, was like the outfits and making the hats. Mm-hmm. So I feel like people will get so into it for you.
I was going to say definitely have everyone dress up. Depends like how full out you want to go, but I'm thinking so extra of like where you can make your own like hat there. That'd be cute to have like a little station or just like little accessories to add to it so people can plan their outfits. But I'm assuming, I don't know, but I would assume maybe they live in Kentucky or around. So many cute decor. Even if not, like shop online on Etsy or Amazon and get really cute themed stuff. And I think it'd be cute to have like themed cocktails.
Yes.
Or just like I don't know, a charcuterie board with like horses, like little like horse cutouts on Amazon.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is the best theme.
Yeah. And then one other thing, I'll link it on our Instagram. Ryan went to a Kentucky Derby party one time and they played this game. Oh no, wait, I think I was with Ryan, and it's basically like a money betting game, but it's like horses and you like roll, and it just gets the crowd. Like, it's so much fun. People love the game, and you can buy it. Some people make the boards, but it's like horses. It's so on brand for Kentucky Derby. So you should have it, because that would be fun, especially because I feel like at the end of grad parties, it gets a little rowdy.
That is the perfect game to whip out at the end of the night. So fun. Definitely link it.
Hello.
And you have to do the mint julep. And what's the pink drink?
Pink Lily.
The mint julep, the pink lily. And then I think you should do something fun, maybe incorporating your name or like something about you for a signature drink.
Fun. I want to come.
Yeah. Invite us, girl. Okay. This is the one that I said you're going to die.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
Ready? My boyfriend is logged into YouTube on our TV. I went on there to look something up and saw most recently watched videos of how to make money on OnlyFans. Didn't think anything of it. You know how you can go down those rabbit holes. We've had issues in the past of him being addicted to porn and saving Insta pics of my friends on his phone. Yes, I know, toxic and a whole other story. But then, come to find he has an ad out on a website to record content to start his OnlyFans business. He wants to record himself spanking girls for $100 a session. Like, OMG, what? I know I need to leave. That's a no-brainer. Do I play it safe and just end it, or is there a more creative way I can go about this? I'm speechless.
I'm speechless. Disgusted.
Like, what?
Leave immediately.
Yeah, I don't think you need to get creative. I think, honestly, you just need to, even if you want to be like, you know what you did, I don't need to repeat it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You are not the person or like that I want to spend forever with, or you're not the person I thought you were. See you never.
See you literally never. Like, isn't that insane?
I'm so sorry. That is so sick and twisted. Makes me think of that one. This is sick and twisted. Seriously, though, it is.
Red flag for sure.
Red flag.
This episode needs to be called, like, red flag.
Green flag.
Yeah.
Beige flag.
All the flags.
Well, he's all the red.
He's
also
all red.
Saving girls, your friends' Instagram photos. That might even be worse than Spanx.
Than the Spanx.
Just like weird too.
Yeah, weird. I feel like it's a good sign that you saw this now before. I mean, I don't know how long you've been together, but I think you definitely need to leave. You don't have time to get creative. Get out of there quick. Yeah. And
you don't need more signs that he's not the one for you.
Right. Yeah. This is all signs are pointing leave. So send us an update. Let us know what you do. And I'm so sorry. And we're here for you.
Ditto.
Maybe you should spank him out the door.
Seriously, spank his ass out. I'm so sorry.
I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
No, you gotta have to make light of it. Because it's just who in their right mind.
Yeah.
I would love to know, like, not to ask too much, but like, does he spank her?
Like when they're getting intimate.
Yeah. Like, is it like a weird fetish?
Yeah, like
a
why?
toe fetish, but it spanks? Like spanking.
And who would
Is that a demographic?
Yeah, like who wants to pay to see that?
Sick and twisted weirdos.
Yeah.
Run, sis. And it's the best thing that'll happen to you.
Yeah.
To run. But we love you.
We love you. Well, that concludes our happy hour. Thank you guys so much for joining. We hope you loved this episode. Please share Drinks on Us with your friends, family, anyone you think might love it. Subscribe, like, give us a review, and thank you so much.
Yes, and cheers to green, red, and beige flags.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, hopefully you guys liked our Q&A, and we will see you, of course, next week, same time, same place. I messed that up. Let me try again.
Okay.
We will see you same time, same place next week. Love you guys.
Love ya.
Love the Dude Crew.